Still trying to take this all in, guys. I have worked over 9 months building this bike, went through hell and back. It had so many problems that I didn't realize until I tore it down. And it's been such a process. I personally invested so much money and time into this project, and nobody helped me out. Nobody gave me a cent or anything for free. And I think that is important, and that's why the bike is the way it is, because I got to choose everything I wanted. I got to use the companies that I wanted to, the products that I like, and the result is incredible. You guys comment below, what do you guys think of this bike? I'm extremely proud, and I feel great knowing that I did over 90% of the work on this bike. I do want to thank Moto Planeta for helping me with a few of the things, and also Jax Moto for finishing up the electrical system on the bike. And I want to give a special thanks to anyone who encouraged me throughout this build or gave me advice or suggestions on ways to figure out some of the problems that I encountered. When I started YouTube, I just wanted to make cool videos for you guys, and I didn't really realize a lot of things about it, and one of them is how much knowledge there is out there with all of you guys. And I feel like if I'm struggling with something or trying to understand something, I can definitely find information from you guys. And I love it when you guys comment, you know, telling me I'm doing something wrong or there's a better way to do something. It really helps me out. Real quick before I end this video, I want to talk about the bike and a few other things. I wasn't able to get a couple of the shots for this video that I actually wanted because on the second day of filming, the rear shock spring failed, and basically the shock spring had come off of the shaft and was crooked on the shock. And now after loosening up the preload rings and trying to reset the spring, I realized that the spring, it seems like it shrunk or it's compressed more than it should be, because with the preload ring all the way down, the shock still has a lot of free play, which is crazy, the shock spring. So something I wanted to do anyways was to order some heavier weight front fork springs and rear shock spring, and I went ahead and purchased those from Factory Connection. So those are coming, and until I can get that rear shock spring, I'm not going to be able to ride the bike. So that's the big issue I'm dealing with right now. But once I get that shock spring, gonna get the bike back together, and it's going to be handling even better as a Supermoto. And to my friend who always asks about the carburetors, we're going to be doing another jetting video. I've got some different size emulsion tubes here and a new needle that I'm gonna play with in the carburetor, and it should make this bike really crisp. It should be running amazing after that. Then we're gonna be doing a top speed run on this bike. I'm also gonna play with the gearing in that video so you can see what the changes do. I'm also going to be switching over to Motul 800 two-stroke oil, which a lot of you guys recommended that I try or strongly suggest that I just use it, because with the Honda HP2 oil that I'm using right now, there's a ton of oil spooge coming out of the exhaust, and I have to just clear the bike out, like rev it all the way out every once in a while to clear it, because otherwise the bike just gets choked up with, it seems like, the oil. And definitely the power valve is not gonna be appreciating that. But you guys, I can feel it. This is just the beginning of my channel, and there's so much more to come. I'm definitely gonna be doing more bike builds because it's something that is just super rewarding, and I feel very passionate about, because how much work goes involved into these builds. And hopefully you guys really enjoy seeing the final result. So expect a pit bike build soon, and honestly, this Cr250 will get converted into a dirt bike again, and I'm thinking of converting my 450R into a Supermoto at some point, basically switching the two. So a lot of cool things to come. See you guys.